All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know about that Black Power frequency and energy. If you're feeling this energy, you should join, become a member. The link is right down in the video description. You'll see where it says join. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the membership. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Is going down Sunday, September 24th. We're talking about the chemtrail holocaust. Is the earth entering the sixth stage of mass extinction? We got to talk about it when people's not talking about it. You see, it's a lot of destruction that is happening on this planet. But because niggas is in the rat race, they in the rat race, and they, and they vision is so small. The scope of their vision is so small and so narrow, they can't see beyond the everyday rat race. But there's a lot of things that's going extinct around us, from livestock to animals, and the land is becoming desolate, and people, you go check them damn supermarkets and you wondering why. Yeah, it is a mission to to bring people to a state of chaos, but the reality is you can hear the people out here talking. A lot of things are going extinct, and mass extinction is at least 75% of the life that is on the planet. And so, when we start talking about chemtrails, we talking about the fact that they've been doing this now. And I got proof and positive proof where people talked about this in the past, where they would try to come out and pretend that they're just initiating this operation of what today, what we know of as chemtrail. But if you see, just recently, they were talking about they trying to block out the sun. Biden was talking about blocking out the sun because they saying that all the rules and laws that they put in place are not working fast enough. So this is what they was talking about, and I got documents and video from years back, 10, 15 years back, that they would try to act like they're just introducing this, but they have been doing it all along. You see what I'm saying? So it's a twofold process to block out the sun, but also integrate poisons. You see what I'm saying? All type of metals and shit, and aluminum and shit that's falling out the damn sky and causing all type of mass diseases and this, that, and the third. So we got to talk about this. We got to talk about it. So it's going down September 24th. We're going to start at around 2 p.m. Chemtrail holocaust. Is the earth entering its sixth stage of mass extinction? We got to talk about it, family. Click that link right down in the video description and be in the house this Sunday at 2 p.m. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, queens, and the babies. We got 25% off selected items at this time. Come shop and save, get a large discount on what you buy. You feel me? We got holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. KingSeti.com, 25% off selected items at this time. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, a mega website with everything that you love about the General. Over 1,000 videos of nothing but pure heat. All the subjects, we also got the master teachers. We got the master teachers documentaries, lectures, presentations that coincide with the various subjects that the General is teaching. And I will also have overviews on the master teachers. And so this is the best you got, guarantee you, the best you got. And you can play games if you want to. Get on over there, developing the Black Nation one lesson at a time. GeneralSeti.com, the complete General Sarah Seti website. Y'all already know. I know y'all done been over to my Patreon. And y'all know I ain't got nothing but heat on there. You can go down, ain't nothing but heat. You see what I'm saying? That's how I do it. You understand? You go down and you can go down 15 video. You can go further than that. But the 15, just heat. You like, God damn, this nigga said he'd be bringing nothing but that flamethrower. So you get on over there and check it out. Check it out today. Don't you dare hesitate. Said he popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now let's jump right on into it. Is the earth experiencing its sixth mass extinction? Is the world as we know it coming to an end? You see, is the world we know it coming to an end? Nah, you know, a lot of times you know, people think of the, you know, the biblical, you know, and you know, people think of mass extinction and you know, and it seems like it's more lure than it is reality. But I'm gonna tell y'all today, family, that there is it's some truth that I'm researching, because you know a lot of time we detach. You see that, you know, we detach from everything except the corner store. You see, we detach from everything except the dispensary. You see, we detach from everything except the Xbox. You see what I'm saying? You know, you look down at the, you know, you be in your own world. You see, that's how we is. But this is how the world is designed, to keep you, you know, looking at something that, you know, has your mind and your being in a matrix. But the reality of the physical environment around you, you are detached from that. So you won't see the reality. You see, you won't see the reality. Now, studying some things that's going on, like they was talking about down in what they call Central America, South America, man, they got whole areas. Hear me out. They got whole areas where over 90% of the wildlife in that area is gone. Gone. You see, you look at the deforestation of many of those areas down there. They didn't wipe it out. You see, they didn't wipe it out. And so when you destroy the ecosystem of life, you see, then, you know, it go extinct. And that's what the reality that we're living in today. You see, this is the reality that we're living in today. That's why, you know, above and beyond, I don't care what nobody else teaches. I come from the foundation of Black divinity. You see, and I reiterate why I start with divinity. I don't start with nothing else. I start with divinity because the Black divinity will connect you to the cosmos. You see, where the cosmos, your relationship to the cosmos is preeminent over all other, you understand, sectors of reality, such as what man, you know, you got man's agenda, but then you got the agenda of the cosmos. And it's obvious, you see, when you get trapped, and this is the process, this is how they design it, where you trap in man's agenda, you see, and you disregard the cosmos. You see, you disregard the cosmos. And what happens now that the planet is in a state, and it's moving into a state of chaos. It's moving in a state of chaos because these things on the planet that we call, and we allow it too. We allow it to. And before I move away from that, let me go back to, the divinity, because in understanding your Black divinity, it will lead you to your destiny. You see, if you don't understand your connection to the universe, you don't have no destiny. You just living in man's agenda. You see, nigga, get your ass up. You go put your labor in for this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal or whatever, whoever you work for. You bring your ass home. You get up. You do it again to your ass, and over and over and over until they throw your ass in a casket. That's it. That's not what you were created by the cosmos to be here. That's not your divine responsibility. So you could do this shit over and over and over and over and over and over every day and not deposit nothing into the your cosmic account or why you here in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand your divine origins. When you understand your divine origin, and until you do that, I don't give a goddamn what nobody tell you. You don't understand your responsibility. You don't understand your destiny. What is your destiny? I used to say, what is my destiny? First and foremost, who am I? Who am I? What is my destiny? And how do I intend to get there? And who the hell I'm going to take and who the hell I'm going to leave behind when I get ready to go? You see what I'm saying? Who am I? What is my destiny? How do I intend to achieve that? You see, how do I intend to fulfill my destiny? You see, now if you don't understand that, then you like a computer without a operating system, waiting for somebody to download their own operating system onto your hard drive. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of times we look at these all these other these other sections of life, such as education and economics. Very important. Hear me out. Very important. Very necessary. Can't live without it. You see what I'm saying? But if you don't have your divinity, then you see you got many niggas that got all that, you quote unquote degrees. Motherfucker got all of the, got money, but degraded down to the scum of the earth. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker got all kind of degrees. Nigga don't know no African history or nothing. You see what I'm saying? Nothing. Only thing he knows is what the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal has taught him. You see what I'm saying? And so when you have your Black divinity, that's your operating system. You see, and I teach y'all this over and over and over again, that when you turn a computer on, the first thing that loads is the operating system. You see, if you got Mac, it'll be something like Lion or the newest one, Catalina. I believe one of them, they might got a newer one. If you got a PC, it'll be Microsoft. That'll be the first thing that uploads on the computer. You got to have an operating system. Black divinity is your operating system. You see what I'm saying? Black divinity is your operating system. You see? And so Black power, when I ask this, so when you understand who am I? See, I'm one with the cosmos. You see what I'm saying? I'm of the cosmos. I'm of the cosmic melanin of the sun. I'm of the sun. You see, I'm the physical representation of the cosmos on this planet. And so when I say, who am I know who I am. I know that I'm an African. You see what I'm saying? I know that from a planetarian standpoint, I'm an African. From the cosmos, you understand what I'm saying? I'm one with the cosmos. I'm of the sun. Son of the sun, Sirach. You see, I know who I am. I know what my purpose is. And so as I ask myself, who am I? I answered that. Then I say, what is my destiny? And I understand that we are the primordials, that we were put here to be the primordials on the planet. We've been here far longer than any goddamn body else. You see what I'm saying? And it's irresponsible for us to let these people stay in control of this planet and run this goddamn planet into the ground like they have done. But see, this is how we get when we give people credit for shit that they don't, for credit that they do not deserve. A lot of people look at the white man and say he got technology, he got intelligence. He ain't got a goddamn thing, because every fucking thing that he ever created is what drugged this goddamn planet into the state of chaos that it's in right now. What goddamn knowledge? Let's explain it to me. They talking about how many damn animals that they done wiped off the goddamn planet. You see? Now, you know, as I was, and wait a minute, and I say, who am I? The primordial, the black primordial, one with the cosmic melanin, one with the sun. I'm a Sarah. You see? I'm an ancient one. You see? Put here. You understand? To manifest this planet and rule this planet in relationship to divine law, to in cosmic law and natural law. That's what I was put here to do. You see what I'm saying? We done got away from that. Okay? That's who I am. What is my destiny? And I told you my destiny. To rule, and keep my as the premier and only functioning law on the planet. My, you see, myocracy. You had the myocracy. Now, how do I intend to do that? How do I intend? Black power. Black power. I'm trying to tell you how you do it. Black power. Ain't no other power that could do it. No other power. No other power could do it. You understand what I'm saying? You get it weak. You don't, it ain't got that punch. You see what I'm saying? When you say black power, the frequency, when motherfuckers hear black power, all you have to do is say black power. Especially if you ain't got say it in a goddamn, say it in a crowd or any people, and motherfuckers gonna look up like, what that nigga say? You gonna see motherfucker that frequency. You see? No other word, you know, you can say African power. Yeah, you can say African power, and that's I like that. But black power. When you say that frequency, motherfuckers get to looking like, what that nigga say? Yeah, that's how we intend to do that. But see, we moved away from our destiny. And see, again, now understanding that black divinity is your operating system. You see, education is a program. You see, it's not an operating system. Economics is a program. And let me tell y'all something. You cannot live without it. But see, when you got black divinity as your operating system, now you got peoples who are obtaining great wealth and putting it to work for their people. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got no black divinity. You can have motherfuckers that get money. They out here lowest of the low, scum of the earth. Every goddamn, you can go up here in all the videos that talk about the so-called elite with money, and these motherfuckers is the scum of the earth. You see what I'm saying? Nothing but the scum of the goddamn earth. So without black divinity, you can have economics. You can have education. How many goddamn motherfuckers with degrees go against our black power movement? Go against the people. They sit right up there with these goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthals, shucking and jiving. You understand what I'm saying? Scooting and pooting. You understand? Up there for them, you know, but they never do no work. So you got, those are just, when you talk about economics, when you talk about education, you see, all forms of, you know, what they call that, all type of engaging with other nations, and, you know, where you got commerce, and you see what I'm saying? You got all the various departments of the government. Those are just programs. Those are just programs. You can't establish them as an operating system. And that's where we have failed. We don't have an operating system. We don't have an operating system. We don't have a black power operating system. We don't have a black divinity operating system. We use that as a program. The reality is, it's still a white power operating system that niggas is operating on. That's the reality. We got a black power, and I explain it just like this so you can understand it. You got you just say, for instance, you got Keynote, which is a Macintosh program. It's a Mac program. You got Windows, which is really a PC program, operating system. You see what I'm saying? Now, today, they reconfigure a lot of programs that might be for Mac, like iTunes. You can get iTunes for a PC now. You see, but it'll say iTunes for PCs. You see, it'll say iTunes for PCs. Now, if you take iTunes for PCs and try to download it on a Mac, it's not going to work. It's been reconfigured. So that show you how powerful that operating system is. It dictates the functioning of the programs. So again, so what did it say? Just like I said, iTunes for Macintosh. And then you got Windows. You got Windows for Mac now. It'll say Windows for Mac. It's been reconfigured to operate on a Macintosh computer, an Apple. You see? So what we have is we got a Black Power program that's been reconfigured to operate on a white power operating system. That's what it is. It's not a Black Power operating system. It's a Black Power program reconfigured to function on a white power operating system. That's what it is. You see, we have not removed the operating system. It's the main operating system on the planet today. Whether you got some disgruntled motherfuckers or not, trying to move away from it or not, but the main operating system on the planet right now is white power. And this shit is what's then drove this goddamn planet into what we are talking about today. Is the earth entering the 6th stage of mass extinction? And it hurt my heart when I went in and looked at Africa. Not just the people, just the life of Africa. You see what I'm saying? And you were talking about, and they act like it's something that we've done. No. This crow, and you know what? I got to get that. Where on the planet of the apes. When Charleston Heston, and it was almost at the end, and they had found where the goddamn the Statue of Liberty, it was up, half of it was up under the sand, and what he found out, it was the world had come to an end, and I don't think he found out in damn near until the very end of the movie. And when he found out, you understand that man or the mankind had been the destruction of the planet. He just cried out, how, why? You know what I'm saying? And before, one of the apes, the older apes, he was talking to one of the other apes. He say, this motherfucker kill his own brother. A lot of people was using that little segment of the Planet of the Apes and saying how he kills his own brother. This, that, and the third. They talking about this goddamn white man. See, so a lot of times he'll tell the truth on himself in these movies. He'll tell the truth on himself. And so he knows that what he's doing. You look at these dumb fucking crackers, and I'm going to say it just like that. And they go into Africa, and they be shooting all the animals they done wiped out. And they act as if something else is just, no, it's they ass. They have been the most vicious, you know what I'm saying, parasite on the planet up since the beginning of time. You see what I'm saying? They go in and they kill, and then they put the heads, rhinoceros. A lot of the rhinoceroses then went extinct. The elephants are in danger in a lot of places. You understand what I'm saying? The giraffe, a lot of the animals in Africa is in trouble. And them niggas over there, they don't have no sense because they just as low as the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, just as low. You see what I'm saying? Where they allow them and give them all type of, and they trying to crack down now. But why you crack down when the damn, the numbers of the animals then got so damn low? And why would you allow them to come over there and kill? So they didn't wiped out. They didn't wiped out a lot of animal life on the planet, period. Okay, they can blame it on some goddamn global. No, they've been killing them animals over there since time immemorial, wiping out whole species. And they didn't went down, and if they not shooting them down, you see what I'm saying? The deforestation, where they cutting down all the trees. They went down into South America, in Brazil. Listen, when you got a rainforest, that's the Garden of Eden. You see what I'm saying? You got something very special when you got a rainforest. You see what I'm saying? That's just like, don't touch that. You don't touch that. You see what I'm saying? They done went over there and they done just cut down so much. The salmon. I was looking at this one where they was, this one, I think this people, I don't know, they up there in Alaska, because I know I believe that king salmon is up there in Alaska, up there, man. He say his people have been catching salmon for thousands of years. That's the only thing they've ever known. And matter of fact, the quote unquote, now this is an Indian tribe that's up in Alaska, because that's where the king's salmon, really, that's where they at up there in that Alaska area, up in that area. He said they people been up there, catching them salmons for so long that the name of the tribe meaning people of the salmon. He say, man, it's over with. They gone. He said the people don't, and a lot of people don't know what they're going to do, because that's all they've been doing for thousands of years. You understand what I'm saying? So they in trouble. They in trouble because a lot of the stuff is gone. Do you know what I'm saying? And you imagine, you cutting so many goddamn trees down. You know what I'm saying? You got to, the consumption on the planet is out of control. You see, we got you got 8 billion people on the planet. You see, and the consumption has grown enormous. The consumption has grown enormous to where, how can you keep up? This is what they say. How can you keep up? But the reality is, if people live in cosmic order, you see, in the natural order of the universe, then everything would be all right. That's the reality, is that this so-called technology of the white man then tipped the scale so far over. You see, wood, they need wood to build and this, that, and the third, and so they didn't figure, that, well, okay, how long does it take a tree to grow back? You cutting and you cutting and you cutting and you fucking cutting to where you didn't cut down so many goddamn trees. It'd probably be hundreds of fucking years for them goddamn trees grow back in enough capacity for us really to, to be able to keep up with where we at as far as the population on the planet today. You didn't cut down too many goddamn trees. Nah, because they didn't consume. Now they want you to live in a little house. You see, they trying to get niggas. That's why they telling y'all, and I'm coming on later, where they talking about this great reset. You know what I'm saying? Where they, what is this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, Carl Schwab, whatever his name, Schwab, who is in charge of the Davos, conference, the Great Reset, where they say you gonna own nothing and you gonna love it. Yeah, they saying, nigga, you don't own nothing now, you don't love it. So, goddamn, who you talking to? You see what I'm saying? They say you gonna love, you ain't gonna own a goddamn thing and you gonna love it. And so they moving niggas and you go on TV now and see how they psychologically, they got the tiny houses and nigga turning buses into houses and any goddamn thing that will, they gonna turn it into a house. You see, that's the reality. They want you to get used to it. Now that they didn't consume all the shit on the planet for them. Now, and so at this point, now they talking about depopulation. You see, depopulation. Well, goddamn it, you ain't nothing but 1/15 of the planet. That's all you is. You 1/15, but you talking about depopulation. So you already in a state, you already in a natural state of depopulation because European people got a goddamn negative birth weight all over the goddamn planet, including the United States of America. It was official about 2-3 years back. They said even the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal in America is in a state of negative birth rate. You see what I'm saying? So, and when they talk about global depopulation, who the fuck you think they talking about? They already in a natural depopulation. They already in a natural depopulation. They talking about us. They talking about black people. You see what I'm saying? And other peoples of color. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm not worried about them. You know, but you know, the thing is that it's one program. So, you know, you have to take that in consideration also because it's one program. But we got to worry about ourselves. You see what I'm saying? We have to worry about ourselves. And so this is their way of saying how to deal with this. And the reality is, if you look out there right now and a lot of, you don't see a lot of shit on the shelves. You see food, you know, food. And the reality is, you know, even when you start talking about having gardens and shit and this, that, and the third, man, you're going to have a fucking greenhouse. Even having your shit outside anywhere where they spraying this shit, which we're going to talk about. Nigga, listen here. They fucking up. They done fucked the soil up. You see, they done fucked the soil up. They done fucked the atmosphere up because they done been burning them goddamn steam, all that poison in all them goddamn factories for so goddamn long. Now it didn't move, and they still got a lot of them factories, plus all this goddamn electromagnetic shit that's in the air, man. They got poison everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? The worst thing we ever did was lose to the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. That was the worst shit that we ever did. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this now. Becoming a black white, you know, you look at your culture, and a lot of these cultures, and I'm going to move on to the, you see, oh, they talk about Nigeria coming up. They talk about all these African nations that's coming up. But when in reality, when you look at them, they doing the same fucking thing that these white people is doing. A lot of them leaders, and I'm gonna bring it up. They is at the Davos conference right along with the rest of them, and they falling into an agenda. That's why you see ECOWAS over there in West Africa right now lining against Niger. They lining against Burkina Faso. They lining against Mali because you got some nations over there that see what's going on. ECOWAS, that guy, Tenor, whatever his name is, the head of Nigeria and the rest of them, they over there at that Davos conference with old Carl Schwab, whatever his name is. His daddy was a damn Nazi. You see what I'm saying? He was, and that's a fact. His daddy was a Nazi in alignment with Hitler. He's running the Davos, the reset, telling you will own nothing and you will love it. Y'all niggas better wake up. Revolution is here. You ain't got to talk about the revolution. No, nigga, the revolution is here. And you best to know it. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't get your mind, the scope of your mind about that goddamn phone enough. I ain't saying don't go to the phone, but you got to come out so you can look around you. You see? Look around you. We ride around all day and look up, goddamn it, and they up there in the sky spraying all kind of shit. Nigga, we see the goddamn planes out there. They be out there making letters in the sky. You see what I'm saying? They be out there making designs in the motherfucking sky. watching their ass. So, family, I'm going to tell y'all this is going to be a very important lecture this Sunday. Click that link down in there, man. I'm telling you, do it for your family. Do it for the generations that's coming out. Because if you do nothing, God damn it, you already know what the end result of that gonna be. Do nothing and see where your bloodline gonna be, nigga. You ain't gonna have none. So you play games with life if you want to. We'll be right, Black family. We got a powerful presentation, a couple presentations today. We're gonna be on Black Power Central is in full effect. This is General Cyrus Seti. Check out the rest of the sites: Patreon, General Seti, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, KingSeti.com. Check them out because these are some powerful platforms. Black Power.